Even in war, men will be men. Even soldiers aren't above a bit of fun. One of the more lighthearted stories from World War II, and one that gets retold quite a bit, is when German forces built decoy fake wooden airfields to deceive enemy pilots. And when the Allied forces realized how they were being deceived, they decided to prank the Germans back by dropping fake wooden bombs on them. And while this story is pretty common, there's always the question of whether or not it actually happened, or is merely just a myth forged out of exaggerated tales that spread far and wide with the passage of time, grown by the power of social media. According to countless tales, the Germans had built a fake airfield in occupied Holland, complete with hangars, oil tanks, gun emplacements, vehicles and aircraft, each thing solely made up of wood. It was their attempt to trick the pilots of the RAF and Allied forces into targeting the decoy instead of real airfields, and ultimately save the original airfields present nearby. The stories further reveal that the German forces took a really long time to complete the project, which made it really easy for the opponent's side to figure out what was happening. The Allied reconnaissance pilots, after realizing the situation, took photographs of the fake wooden airfields and then reported back to the headquarters. A Royal Air Force aircraft was then suggested to go and circle the fake airfield in order to give enemies a signal about the revealed knowledge regarding their trap. During the research for a documentary, Wood for Wood, and his book, The Riddle of the Wooden Bombs, the author and historian Pierre-Antoine Courouble investigated the story. He made an attempt to find out whether the dropping of the wooden bombs was a serious act of psychological warfare or simply some buoyant action to raise the morale of young pilots during the dark days of the Second World War. The author decided to collect some testimonies from former soldiers, military personnel, or pilots to extract information from their first-hand experiences. A young Luftwaffe pilot, Werner Thiel, in 1943 claimed that he witnessed the wooden bomb dropping on a fake airfield near Potsdam. In December 2010, when questioned about the scenario, the Luftwaffe pilot revealed his side of the story. He stated, "At the end of October 1943, there was a general warning that we activated the light beacons and moved the aircraft from the fictitious airfield. We had a dozen fake planes made of wood, plywood, canvas, and ropes. There was only a roar and no explosion. In the morning, we left cautiously, fearing time bombs. And here we didn't believe our eyes," he further confessed. There were 6 to 10 bombs on the floor made of quality solid wood with "Wood for Wood" written on them. Courouble further asked him about their reaction, upon which he added, "We thought it was meant as a joke." The historians strongly claim that there are almost no evidence that confirms the Allies actually dropped the fake bomb on the enemies, whether as a joke or a kind of revenge. Till date, no one has ever found out whether this incident actually took place or not. But considering the way people are, even in war, maybe this actually happened. It would have been quite the wholesome little thing amidst the war-torn world people lived in at the time.